There was a time when Nokia didn't just compete in the smartphone market, it dominated it. Long before iPhones and Galaxies ruled the world, Nokia was the king of business phones, camera phones, and premium devices, and one of the most iconic examples of that era was the legendary Nokia N8. Now, believe it or not, the Nokia N8 is back. Well, sort of. Let's rewind to 2010. At that time, the Nokia N8 was considered cutting-edge technology. It came powered by a 680 MHz ARM11 processor, paired with 256 MB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage. Today, those numbers sound tiny, almost laughable compared to modern smartphones with multi-core processors and 12 GB of RAM. But back then, those specs were respectable. And then there was the camera. The Nokia N8 featured a 12-megapixel camera with a massive 1/1.83-inch sensor, huge for its time. It had Carl Zeiss optics, autofocus, 720p HD video recording, and most importantly, a Xenon flash. That flash wasn't just a gimmick. It was powerful. In fact, even today, Xenon flash technology can outperform the small LED flashes we see on modern smartphones. The N8 was built like a tank too, with a sleek aluminum body that felt premium and durable. It was bold, colorful, and unmistakably Nokia. But here's the thing. Technology moved fast. Android took off. Apple kept refining the iPhone. And Nokia, instead of fully embracing Android at the time, tried to evolve its own operating system. Symbian, that's where Nokia Belle comes in. Back in 2010, Nokia attempted to modernize Symbian by redesigning it into a more touch-friendly interface called Belle. It was supposed to compete with Android's smooth UI and iOS simplicity, but by the time Belle was ready, it was too late. Nokia's update servers were being shut down, and the company was already shifting strategies. As a result, many devices, including the Nokia N8, never fully received the experience they were meant to have. Fast forward to today. If you try turning on a stock Nokia N8 in 2026, you'll quickly realize something. It's painfully slow. Many apps no longer work. Websites fail to load because of outdated security certificates. The App Store is gone. It feels like a relic from another world. At least, that used to be the case. Now comes the exciting part. A group of passionate developers has created a custom ROM project called Reborn. And this project is breathing new life into the Nokia N8. Reborn is based on Nokia Belle. The very interface Nokia once envisioned as its comeback software. But this time it's optimized, refined, and rebuilt for better performance. There's even a YouTube video showcasing the ROM running on the N8. And surprisingly, it looks smooth. The interface feels modern. Transitions are fluid. The phone actually feels usable again. And it gets better. The developers didn't just update the UI, they went much further. They've included updated HTTPS certificates, which means the phone can now securely browse modern websites. That's a huge deal because most websites today require secure encrypted connections. Without updated certificates, older phones simply can't access them. They also created a working app store specifically for the N8. That's right. This 15-year-old device now has access to downloadable apps again. The ROM even removes the old Symbian signing restrictions, making it easier to install new applications without complicated authorization steps. So what does this mean? It means the Nokia N8 is no longer just a museum piece. It's not a flagship by modern standards, obviously, but it's no longer unusable either. Now, before everyone rushes to dig through their drawers looking for an old N8, let's talk about reality. Installing custom ROMs is always risky. There's a chance you could brick the device, meaning it becomes completely unusable. Flashing tools designed for old Nokia phones may not work smoothly on modern Windows 10 or Windows 11 machines. In some cases, driver conflicts can even cause system crashes. And then there's hardware aging. We're talking about a phone that's over 15 years old. Batteries degrade. Camera lenses scratch. SIM card trays bend. Internal components wear out. Even if the software works perfectly, the hardware may not cooperate. So is it worth trying? Honestly, if the phone is just sitting unused, you don't have much to lose. Worst case scenario, it was already collecting dust. Best case scenario, you end up with a beautifully restored classic device that actually works in 2026. And let's be real. There's something special about holding a piece of tech history. The Nokia N8 represents a turning point in the smartphone industry. It was one of the last great Symbian flagships before Nokia's dramatic shift in strategy. It reminds us of a time when smartphone design was experimental, colorful, and bold. Today's smartphones are powerful, but they're also predictable. Slim slabs of glass, minimal variation, massive screens. The Nokia N8, it had personality. Seeing it revive through the Reborn project isn't just about nostalgia. It's about preserving technology history. It's about appreciating how far smartphones have come and remembering the devices that helped shape the industry. Personally, I'm curious to see how it performs in real-world use today. Could it handle basic calls, texts, maybe some light browsing? Could it serve as a cool backup phone? There's only one way to find out. I might even try to get my hands on one and test it myself. Because sometimes, revisiting the past isn't about replacing your current phone. It's about remembering where it all began. The Nokia N8 may not be competing with the iPhone 17 or Galaxy S26. But thanks to a dedicated developer community, it's no longer forgotten. And honestly, that's pretty legendary.